Continue. Okay, Joy. We're gonna do a little quick questions as fast as you could answer them.
Okay.
And all right. What is something that people often get wrong about you?
Wow. That I am super serious because I think I'm hilarious all the time.
I love
That's
that.
true.
Okay, good. That's a good one. What movie or book, what's a movie or book you really love?
I love the movie White Chicks. It's my favorite movie actually ever.
Okay.
And book, don't judge me, but this is the first thing that came in my head. The Twilight series, loved that.
Okay. Yes. Yes. We love a little YA action. I mean, I was obsessed with it. Also, White Chicks is making me think of like high school-ish. It's like came out for me. Okay. Yes. What's an ordinary moment that brings you joy?
I love being near the water. So if I'm just like sitting near the water and just like seeing like the waves or just like the water just splashing, that brings me so much joy and peace. Have
you found like a water source here in Austin that you're like drawn to? I mean, it's not an ocean, but
not an ocean, but I'll take it. Honestly, whenever we're driving by the lake and you see all the people just even on their pedalboards, something about that, I'm like, oh, I don't know. It brings me, I just love nearness of water. So I'll take it even if it's not an ocean, but I love that.
After we're done with this, I have an app that I'm going to send you for like, it's like it's a Greenbelt app and it tells you which part of the Greenbelt has water enough to swim.
Oh, amen. Okay.
So I will send that to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Question number 4. What are like 2 to 3 words best describe you in the therapist chair? So what do you like as a therapist?
Yeah. I would say warm. Like I feel like I really just exude warmness, but also authentic. Like I'm not going to be anybody that I'm not in the chair outside of it. Like I want you to feel like you can be yourself too.
Yes. I feel like that's so important. What was the last thing that made you laugh out loud?
Last thing. I'm sure it was something. I think my husband is very funny. Like it's nice. We laugh at each other. But probably whenever it's like near bedtime, like I try to like push back us going to bed. So I just do really dumb things just so he's just really annoyed and I just think it's hilarious. So probably sometime like yesterday, honestly.
Just being like playful and just kind of like picking on your husband.
Exactly. Yeah.
I love it. Okay. Tell us about a quirk, habit, or signature move that captures you.
Look at this. So I'm actually double jointed in my right thumb.
Hey.
And it's like always like my party trick whenever I'm like, I'm like, oh, this is like my thing. So
that is wild. That is a quirk for signature move. Move. Easy. Okay. Finish this sentence. Being a therapist is.
Wow. That's a cool question. Being a therapist is I'm thinking too much in this question, so let it go. Okay, I would say being a therapist is just holding space for other people life, and like just holding space for other people just to be real. That's the first thing that comes to my head.
Space, a place for you to share that warmth and authenticity and vice versa.
Yeah.
It's like people that are to work with you are so lucky. Okay, and this one, being a client is.
Yeah, being a client is. I would say being a client is I know I keep saying this, but I think a lot of people have thoughts of just like what therapy is like. And I think being a client is literally just, there's no expectations, but you just bringing in whatever happened that week into the space that's safe. And just being able to like not feel like you have to protect yourself or feel like you have to like put your walls up, but just letting go and knowing that someone's gonna accept whatever you're bringing to the room.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. How would you describe yourself in middle school?
Oh my gosh.
I
Lost.
know. I know.
I was a hot mess. I really was. I was a very different person, and but I was probably just like I was very lost. But one word, I mean, I don't even know if you know what it is, but South Pole, I like that's like I rocked all of that.
Oh,
Like it was
yes,
just a big brand. And my hair was just like I always had my hair different every day.
Okay.
Like it was just like I'd get my hair done all the time. And wearing South Pole and thinking I was just so cool. And I was just very confused and whatever, but here I am now.
Okay, and how did you change from middle school to high school? So the next part is like, how would you describe yourself in high school?
I switched districts completely, which is a whole different vibe. So that was another
like your freshman year. What year did you have?
Yeah, like at middle school, completely switched districts, and I was in a whole different new friendship group, everything.
Wow.
So in high school, it was just like relearning and just discovering actually who I was, the people who didn't know who I was, you know?
Yeah.
So I think it was just being in a space where people think they know who you are. I'm like, I have to maintain that. But now going to a new school and being like, well, I guess I can actually just like, figure out who I actually am. So it's a lot of discovering that for sure.
Absolutely. Oh, it's a huge time for that. I like knowing that about you. Okay. Tell us something truly boring about yourself. So like an example would be like you eat a banana every day. Or like what's something just a boring fact?
A boring fact. I hope this is bringing it up. I actually have an obsession with grapes. There's grapes in my shopping cart every single week that we go. And when I was younger, it depends on what's in season, but I like green, like crunchy grapes. When I was younger, friends would always like their moms would bring me grapes all the time. Like the Joy's coming over, they'd buy grapes for me. That's the thing.
Grapes. Okay. Yeah. Joy likes grapes.
I love
that. Is a nice, boring fact.
Yes.
Okay. We're almost done. What other career could you see yourself in?
Another dream career of mine. I still kind of want to do this, but I want to be able, I really want to travel and just like take pictures of my food, get money for that. Someone paying me to travel and eat food and like write about it, I would 100% do that. Not even a question.
I want to do that too. What are the first 3 things you do when you wake up in the morning?
Snooze. Just kidding. No, actually I don't. But I read my Bible, I work out, and then I shower. Those are like, it's literally in that order.
That's a good habit. Okay. When was the first time you saw a therapist?
When I was in grad school. I was in a long distance marriage to my husband, and I didn't realize how hard it was for me. And I was just going to go just to get the experience, and it was a mess every session. And it was the best, like, I don't know how long I was there for. 6 months, I don't know, year ever in my life. Like, I really, really needed that.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you did. And I'm glad you became a therapist. Share a hidden talent.
I haven't done, okay. I actually sing. I will not do that now. I'm sorry. I can't. Okay. But I have been singing for a very, very long time. And I kind of recently stopped, but bringing that back up again. Like I want to start taking singing lessons again, just to kind of like retrain my voice. But I've been singing it since I was like 4.
Okay. Well, there are some other people on the GT Therapy Group staff that might that join you in that. So I'm excited for you to get to know that. Okay, tell us something that you are really terrible at.
Oh my gosh. People think that I'm like, people think I'm athletic, and I don't. Like, I work out and do like certain things like that, but I'm actually really, really, really bad at sports. And people will like, when I was younger, they like put me like, oh, I pick you. I'm like, you're okay. You're gonna think that I'm good, and that's your own choice, but I'm not. So I'm actually really, really, really bad at sports. Like I'm just not coordinated in that way. Like volleyball, basketball, tennis. I tried it. I'm just not good.
Yeah. Okay. We can't win them all.
We can't.
Okay. And here's our last thing. And it's just a like free association. There's like a list of words and just literally the first word that pops into your mind.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? Chocolate.
Cake.
Jungle.
Book.
Courage.
Strength.
Monkeys.
Okay, I don't know, I'm thinking that's weird. Never mind on. I'm trying to monkey balls is what my head comes up. I don't know why.
That works. Again, free association, yes. Like, it's whatever it is. Okay, dentist.
Dislike.
Airplanes.
Travel.
Clouds.
White.
TikTok.
Funny.
Chapstick.
Okay, like lips is the first thing I'm just thinking about. It. Yeah, we're doing there.
Plants.
Oh. Okay, green. I'm really bad.
No, you're not. You're not at all. You are not at all. House.
I'm thinking just like mansion for some reason. Like I'm thinking of a big mansion.
Sleep.
7.5.
Ooh. Family.
Everything.
I'll take that. Well, it was good to get to know you. I'm going to stop the recording now, but we're going to put this on our blog for other people to kind of get to know you.
Perfect.
Yeah, now I just have to, it's like, I've only been doing Zoom for so long, it's like, I still don't even remember. Okay.